Stop acting confused about how you got here. Stop saying life is unfair. Stop blaming luck. Stop pretending you're some random victim of fate. You really want the truth? Nothing happened to you. You did this. You didn't lose your life. You dismantled it, piece by piece, day by day, choice by choice. And you did it so slowly you never even noticed. You ruined it the moment you started shrinking, shoulders down, head low, eyes glued to the floor, walking into rooms like you didn't belong there, like you were apologizing for existing. You made yourself invisible, then got mad when nobody noticed you. Opportunities didn't ignore you. You trained them to. The world doesn't chase people who hide, so it walked right past you. You ruined it every time you chose your phone over people. Every awkward moment you escaped. Scroll, tap, scroll. While life was happening right in front of you, conversations you never had, connections you never made, chances you never even saw. You traded real relationships for tiny hits of dopamine. Hours disappeared. Days disappeared. Years disappeared. Now you say you feel lonely. Of course you do. You practiced isolation like it was your job. You ruined it by being late to everything. Late to work, late to opportunities, late to your own potential, always rushing, always unprepared, always something came up. You called it being busy. Everyone else called it unreliable. And unreliable people don't get trusted. They don't get promoted. They don't get picked because nobody bets on someone who can't even show up on time. Then came the excuses. Your favorite habit. Nothing was ever your fault. Not the job, not the mistakes, not the mess. It was always your parents, your boss, the system, the economy, your past, anybody but you. Because the second you admit it's your fault, you'd have to change. And change is uncomfortable. Blaming is easy. So you stayed weak. You gave away control of your life and then complained that you had no control. That's not tragedy. That's self-sabotage. You ruined it with people too. You didn't listen. You waited for your turn to talk. Every story had to come back to you. Every win had to become a competition. Every conversation had to feed your ego. Being around you felt heavy, draining, exhausting. So people stopped calling, stopped inviting, stopped trying. Not because they hated you, because you were too much work and now you call them fake. No, they were tired. You made it worse with negativity, gossip, complaints, judgment, always pointing out what's wrong, never building anything right. You became the person who kills the mood the second they walk in, the person people tolerate, not choose. Nobody wants to sit next to someone who radiates misery, so they don't. And somehow you're still surprised. Then you chose comfort. Every single time. The gym could wait. The dream could wait. The risk was too scary. The hard conversation could wait. You picked easy over growth again and again and again. While other people were struggling, learning, improving, you were hiding, scrolling, waiting. You didn't fall behind. You stepped aside. You didn't work for what you wanted. You wished. You fantasized about a better life like it was a movie, but you never built anything. No discipline, no plan, no action, just someday. Someday is where dreams go to die, and you buried yours there. Then you delivered the final blow. You convinced yourself you weren't enough. I'm just not that person. I can't change. This is who I am. You repeated it so many times it became your identity. And once you believe you're worthless, you start acting worthless. You quit early. You stop trying. You sabotage yourself before life even gets the chance. Because failing hurts less when you never fully show up. So you rejected yourself first. So no, your life didn't collapse overnight. There was no curse, no villain, no grand disaster, just thousands of small, weak decisions, repeated daily. That's how you ruined it. Not dramatically, quietly, pathetically. But here's the part that stings the most. If you're the one who destroyed it, you're the only one who can fix it. Nobody is coming. No rescue, no miracle, no perfect moment. Either you finally take responsibility or you keep living like this for the next 10 years. Same habits, same excuses, same results. That's it. That's the truth. Your move. The world does not care about your potential. It only responds to what you actually do, not your plans, not your excuses, not your one day. Action. Only action. So either keep shrinking, keep scrolling, keep blaming, and stay exactly where you are, or get angry, get disciplined, get ruthless with your own habits, cut the weakness out, burn the excuses, build something, anything, move. You already know what ruins a life. You've mastered that. Now reverse it, one choice at a time, every day. No speeches, no motivation, just work. And 10 years from now, you'll either look back and say, thank God I finally got serious, or I wasted my entire life pretending it wasn't my fault. Choose right now, because nobody's coming and nobody's stopping you either.